think has one thing that Amazon does not. People really trust Costco to be delivering enormous values, and that is why Costco presents some danger to Amazon, because they've got a better reputation for providing value than practically anybody, including Amazon.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about the dividend payer Costco. Very good stock, but as you guys heard right there, Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's kind of sidekick. He's been with him this whole time. He's a very good investor. He has a really good point about Costco, and Costco is already a stock that's been on my radar for a while, and now it's taken a little bit of a dip here in the past few days, just kind of overall with the market and overall with the past few months. This thing has taken a dip from 391, where it probably belongs, all the way down to 331. So this has a potential to rise all the way back up to around 400 mark. That's the 1-year target by a bunch of analysts, as well as continue to improve its dividend. Right now its dividend yield is very low, but for you young people, this is a great play for your long-term dividend account, or even a growth account for that matter, because Costco is coming in hot. So today we're going to look at some investor relations, just about what their sales have been looking like so far this year. They just did report their January numbers, and they look very, very good, as well as we'll look at some of the previous quarters and their growth. It's double digits though, which is absolutely incredible for a company already of this magnitude. But let's get right into it. Just so you guys know, this is not me telling you that you should buy the stock instantly, but this is a great opportunity for people looking for long-term gains, which should be everyone. Now, I know a lot of YouTube right now, and I know these videos don't get as many views, and it's unfortunate, because these are the kind of stocks that you should really be looking at. And those speculative plays that everyone loves to just put all their money into, like SPACs, penny stocks, and stuff like that, that is a very dangerous asset class to play with. So be wary and focus on long-term gains, and I guarantee you, you're going to be around a lot longer than these YouTuber pumpers. Okay, so if you appreciate that, subscribe to the channel. I'd highly appreciate it if you did, if you do want long-term consistent gains over a long period of time. So let's get into this. This is going to be the January report for their revenue. Okay, so their net sales in January were 13.64 billion, but last year they were 11.57 billion. That is a 17, or basically 18% gain in 1 year over the month of January. But the key numbers to look at, the thing that really relates back to Charlie's argument is why it is a competitor to Amazon, is they provide quality products. Not anyone can just go on Costco and place their product, right? With Amazon, it's really a mix. You got some junk and you got some really good stuff, but you always have a lower price with Amazon. However, some of the stuff you get from there, you just got to return it because it's absolute crap. And that's what Charlie was saying there. But a lot of people are catching on to this. Costco numbers, okay? This is their growth percentages on e-commerce. Okay, overall the whole company's growing at a very good rate that I would already be happy with. The e-commerce over the year is just absolutely killing it. We could look at their whole 2020 revenue, and we'll see something very similar. E-commerce 86.4% growth, but 2020 was just such a good year, and it makes no sense that we're getting this large of a dip. We'll go into the charts a little bit later. So this is the earnings report for fiscal 2021, the first quarter, and that would end at November 22nd, 2020, and their net sales went up to 17%. Okay, they went up 17% over the whole company. That's broken down by every single one of these percentages, as we highlighted before. E-commerce is nearly almost 100%, which is incredible. But they're up 42 billion compared to 36 billion last year. So the growth is there. The dividend is also there. It's very small, but it's there. If you need dividend income now, maybe this isn't the best stock at a 0.8 yield, but it will get there eventually over the years once the growth and maturity really sets in. But not only that, they also had a special dividend this year. It was $10 per share. That was back a few months ago, and that could be a reason why the stock has fallen a little bit. But theoretically, when the dividend's $10, a special dividend, it would go up $10 and drop back down $10. That's usually how dividends go. If a dividend's like 40 cents, the stock goes up 40% or 40 cents, and then it goes down 40 cents. It makes sure that you can't just buy in, buy out of every single dividend stock. It's just not possible because of that situation right there. But still, it got up to 390. That means it would drop to 380, not to 330. So if we take a look at Costco's chart, so as you guys can see, this is a yearly chart. So we can look all the way back at July into August, and we'll see where our numbers are right now. So at August, this is when we saw the surge from around 320 all the way up to the 330, 340 range, and it pushed all the way up to 390 at some point. But now we look into February, February or March, going into March now, we are seeing this stock retrace all the way back to its late July, early August numbers, whenever the company has grown exponentially even over the past 6 months. Currently right now, I see this as being the main support line here at 330, 331 area. As you guys can see, it's hit this level a lot of times. It's bottomed out here multiple times, a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on the scenario. But this is the main support line that I could see it tapping on very, very soon. Very, very soon. It already has tapped on this line, but I could see it bouncing from where it's sitting right now, 331, 335 area, and bouncing all the way up to 350 short term. This is the next little resistance line that it's going to have to break over for it to have a chance, and that is around the 353, 354 mark. As you guys can see, there's a lot of resistance right about here. It's had this resistance for a while, and it became the support after a while. But if it does break over this very strongly and this becomes the support, that is when we're going to see the breakout all the way up to potentially $400 long term this whole year. But that would present us with some really good upside, and this is why I'm very excited about this, because not only do I have a long-term dividend appreciation gainer right here, but I also have short-term potential to make 6.5% is what this shows if we were to go support line all the way to the resistance line. So at the minimum, 6-7% in probably about a month or two is what my guess would be. I think it's going to go up very, very fast though. It could be as soon as April that we get all the way up here, but long term, if we can get up to the price target of around 400 over the next year, that is 20% this year plus whatever the dividend is, which is around 1% right now. So we have the chance to make around 22% in 1 year with one stock, and that is Costco wholesale. Now I know this is not how a lot of people look at it. They like to get Neo and have 4,000% in a year, but we do have those plays, but we also need these foundational plays. These are the steady guys that are always going to be in our account, the ones that we actually use, the ones that we actually shop at, and we need these foundational components in our account. So I think this would be a great time to get into Costco, and I personally will be adding to my position. I already have this on multiple stock accounts, mostly in longer term accounts, because I don't really have Costco in a high growth account. I have it more so in my longer term positions, the ones that I'm going to retire off. But Costco is one of those stocks that I'm going to be holding forever, but this is one of those great buying zones right here, and hopefully you guys see that right there. No, but all the technicals are on our side. We're hitting a very strong support line. We're also very low on the RSI. It means that it's well oversold at this point in the 330 range. Plus, the e-commerce business is growing at nearly 100%, and COVID is a great reason for that. So COVID actually has helped Costco's business and in total, because not only people are going there just to get value and bulk shopping, they're also going online to buy things as well. So I see this being a huge company. It's only sitting at 164 billion, 146 billion right now. Okay, that's just dirt cheap for this. The PEs, yeah, it's a little expensive, 30 PE, but for a company that's e-commerce is about to take off to a whole nother level over the next year, that is cheap in my opinion. Amazon's sitting at a 70 PE in comparison. But let me know what you guys think of Costco, and if you guys want to support the channel and start your own long-term investment account, use M1 Finance. I have a link down there, and it gives you $30 free, and I think you only have to put $100 in to get that, so that's a 30% return. Plus you can refer people and get more money as well. So you could do this, refer your spouse, get another 30, you both get $60. That's awesome. And also I get $30, and that's the best way to support me because I do not have ads on this channel, so therefore everything I do is for free. So that's a way to just give back to me a little bit so I could buy some more Costco. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.